I'm in a groove state of mind. I'm moving all the time. No excuses and no blame. I'm stepping up my game. I'm a groove stew, yes I am. With groove I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me to bust loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams, bursting at the seams. I'm feeling groove-alicious. Who knows who I am? 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Move, 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 move. I'm moving. Move, 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 move. I'm moving. I'm moving.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Groove at Night. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us that hashtag replay because yes, it is AI week right here at Groove. You know that what that means. It means that we are gonna be around, or there's gonna be a lot of things going on. A huge welcome to all of you who are here. We see Karen, we see Keith, Craig, George, and so many of our other friends as well. As I'm scrolling up, we see Adnan, Nick, as well as many others as well. So congratulations and welcome to Groove at Night. I'm not sure how many of you actually know what Groove at Night is. Actually, it is usually an event that supports the Groove-A-Thons all the way back when? All the way back in 2020 when we initially did the Groove-A-Thon for 14 days. That was one of the first times that we ever did a Groove-A-Thon for 2 weeks straight. The reason why we're able to go uninterrupted for 2 weeks straight is because we had a session called Groove at Night, and it was at night on the US time, but as you can probably may or may not be able to tell, is actually daytime here for me as well as our team here in Southeast Asia. So with that, there's going to be a lot of great information. We're going to be here all week as well to support the Groove-A-Thon. It is because it is a very special week. We don't do Groove at Night all the time. For those of you who've been around for the Groove-A-Thons, you may know that this is a every once in a while type of thing, and it usually happens when something special is happening. So congratulations for you for being here and for being a part of everything that we're doing. So speaking of the Groove-A-Thon, I'm interested to know, were you there at the Groove-A-Thon? Did you watch Mike Filsaime present all the amazing things about Groove AI, about all the cool things that's going on, or did you miss it? Let us know inside of the comments. Were you there or did you miss it? Now, for those of you who did miss it, I'm curious to know, would you like to see, let's just say, potentially the replays as well as the future ones that we have available? If you're not aware, for this week alone, we have over 10 events. That includes Groove at Night, that includes Groove-A-Thon, that includes a Groove Challenge at the end of the week. We kicked off this entire week with Groove Coaching as well. So there's a lot of great things that's happening. And I'm interested to know, are you also interested in not only participating, but also receiving bonuses along the way? If you are, type in bonuses inside of the comments. Type in bonuses inside of the comments because I want to share with you a very special resource that we typically usually only provide to our live coaching students and attendees. But because you are here as part of a very special event, we also want to share that with you as well. Is that okay? If that's okay, type in okay inside of the comments. And as you'll see on the page right over here, actually, let's do that one more time. Right over here, there you go, right there, groove.cm/resources. Once again, that's groove.cm/resources. And when you go to groove.cm/resources, you will see that once again, this is a page that we normally provide as bonuses for our coaching attendees. But as you can see, this is still very much relevant for you right here as well. Groove AI events of the week. Join us live for 5 days of Groove-A-Thon with Michael Same starting at 11 a.m. EST, 8 a.m. PST. Actually, that should be the, no, that's correct. 11 a.m. EST, 8 a.m. PST, followed by Groove at Night, which is right here, right now, featuring your favorite international team in Asia. That's us, of course, at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST, which is 10 a.m. GMT plus 8 for us. And once you click on this right over here, it will take you to our YouTube channel where all the magic is happening this week, as you can see right up top over here. Scroll up a little bit so they can see all the action that's going on. Click over here on where it says live, or even before that, you'll see right over here, right? This is happening live right now. Groove-A-Thon presents Groove at Night. Number 1, unlimited content with ChatGPT. If you click on live, you will actually see all of the recordings as well as the future ones that are planned. Click on notify me if you haven't already, so that you will actually be notified whenever these events do go live. Subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications so that you do not miss a single thing, because this again is AI week. So if you somehow miss all of the big buzz and you don't want to miss all of the big buzz, right down at the very bottom of this video, you're going to see a link that says groove.ai. You can watch a replay of a video that Mike Filsaime did as part of a webinar. You can also see how you can become a lifetime backer, and you can do that by going to groove.ai. It is brand new. It is going to be completely amazing. It's going to help you to automate your marketing with the power of AI. How many of you want to automate your businesses? If you do, type in automate inside of the comments. And once you click right here, get lifetime access, you will be taken to this replay page where you can watch the video. And at any time that you are ready, hopefully before the opportunity expires, you will also have the chance to actually be able to get lifetime access to something very, very amazing as well, which is, of course, groove.ai lifetime. Okay, so with that, an invitation for you to become a backer. This is going to be super duper amazing. Are you already in, by the way? Are you already a backer? If you are, type in backer inside the comments, and we want to congratulate you in advance, because it's going to be an absolutely amazing ride for you. Now, for those of you who've actually attended the webinar or attended the Groove-A-Thon or attended anything that we've shared so far about groove.ai, I want to know, what did you think? Are you excited about it? Do you see the potential? Are you flabbergasted with the opportunity? Because unless you've been living under the rock, we've actually been not only talking about how AI works and how amazing everything is going to be, but as we just shared with you, Groove is also launching groove.ai. Mike actually talked a lot about, during the Groove-A-Thon, the finances of the company and how during the launch, there were a lot of things that were unexpected, right? We didn't know how things were going to go. We didn't know how well it was going to be received. And just so that you know, according to actual numbers that Mike was sharing with us during the Groove-A-Thon, if you somehow missed it, go to our YouTube channel and watch it, or wherever you're watching us right now. You can probably see the replay in the exact same social media platform. But the thing is, just to share with you how big AI is and how amazing things are, even beyond our expectations. So far alone, just with this very small, tiny internal launch, only to a small group of fellow Groovesters who watch us on the webinars or the Groove-A-Thons or whatnot, we've actually hit close to $500,000 USD, by the way, in sales. So if you're thinking about, hey, does AI work? Do launches work? Does it make sense for us to create brand new products and create value, deliver them to the community? What do you think the answer is? Absolutely yes, right? Are you also interested in leveraging everything that we're doing right here within Groove, whether it's Groove.cm, whether it's Groove.ai, whether it's any of our Groove expansion projects all around the world? Just to give you a small idea, just with this tiny little Groove.ai launch within the past few days, this is already close to $500,000 business. So let me ask you a question. A common hypothetical question, right? That many people like to play around with and ask themselves is, hey, if you had the opportunity to meet your younger self or give advice to the you of 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago, right? What advice would you give yourself? If you had the opportunity, let's not even go back to your younger self like you were a kid. Let's play a game. Let's just say the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, when everything was in chaos and nobody knew what was going to happen. Everyone was like, confused. Some people were freaked out. Some people were like, I don't believe what's going on. And some people were like, let's just see what's going to happen. You get all kinds of people, right? But what if you had the opportunity, knowing what you know now about Groove, about the opportunity that it really has and what it was able to generate in terms of results? What if you can go back to 2020 and talk to yourself, give yourself some advice? What would you say? If you knew about Groove, just like how you know about Groove now, how well it would do. How well it would do in the multi-million-dollar launches, the constant lives that it was able to change, the way that it continued to generate even better and better results, become better and better in development. If you knew about the opportunity back then, would you agree that it would be life-changing if, let's say, you got in early? You got in early in terms of the investments, being able to get it at the best possible investments as a lifetime backer, right? Wouldn't it be great if you got in at that point in time? Wouldn't it be great if you knew about the power of affiliate marketing and before all the JV partners swarmed the entire internet marketing world into saying, hey, how great Groove is, you got in first, right? You got to them first and you said, hey, this is how great Groove is. Here's my affiliate link. And this is your opportunity to join, and they all join under you. If you had the opportunity to, again, watch Groove grow from the beginning and be a part of that growth, be a part of all the opportunities, take a small piece of the pie of all those multi-million-dollar launches, even as far as $1 million or more in one single day. That's the power behind Groove and the masters behind that. Behind this company, behind this community. Now, don't get me wrong, you still can with Groove.cm. You still have the opportunity, but don't you agree that usually the best opportunities are in the beginning when nobody else actually knew about it? Be a part of the $1 million launches, earn the commissions, be a part of the growth. Now, imagine for a moment that you actually have the opportunity to turn back the clock. You can now go back in time, jump inside of the DeLorean, if you will. If you remember in the beginning with all the different kinds of launches and all the different kinds of videos that Mike did, he talked about the DeLorean, right? He talked about going back in time. He talked about how all the stuff of the past 10 years, 20 years ago, the WordPress, the Wix, the Squarespace of the world, right? All those didn't work. And that's why Groove.cm is going to revolutionize the entire internet marketing industry because of what it is able to present to all of us. And so with that has proven to be true. Now, what if you can now imagine that you have the opportunity to turn back the clock once again and be a part of yet another revolution, this time called the AI revolution? Because now you do. Are you interested to learn more? Are you excited about this opportunity? If you are, type in yes inside the comments, because here's the thing. Even when it came to the Groove.ai mini internal launch itself, whatever it is that you want to call it, internally, Mike shared that they were expecting maybe to predict that this would get some type of exposure, some type of interest, and they would generate maybe, just maybe, if they were lucky, let's just say $100,000. That was their target, right? $100,000 for this particular launch. The goal was to raise $250,000, but they didn't know how realistic it was going to be. Well, guess what? After just 1 week, after the webinar, after day one of the Groove-A-Thon, now they've more than doubled that, and it's only been several days. And once again, it's only an internal launch. The affiliates haven't even gotten a piece of that yet, right? The launch, the official launch, hasn't even officially happened. This is only to fellow Groovesters just like you who are already a part of the community, right? So don't you think that just with the numbers and how well it's been doing so far, that there is huge opportunity for all of us? Because you do have that potential right now. You are at the right place. You're at the right time. You are at the forefront of the revolution of not just AI, but Groove.ai to get in right now. And when you get in right now, affiliates will also get the opportunity to be next to you once, to not only become a backer at the best possible price, the lowest it will ever be. If you do, go to Groove.ai right now and secure your spot. But that's not all. Because in addition to that, our members, our affiliates will get first dibs to promoting that once April comes around and the official launch actually happens. So if you remember, again, turning back the clock, right? How great would it be if we knew what we know now? And all the way back then, people were like, oh yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We'll see if it works or not. And guess what? They waited too long and boom, they missed the opportunity, right? All the other thousands of affiliates ended up making millions in sales, millions in commissions, and other people just kind of sat back and said, oh yeah, well, I should have taken action, right? Don't think that 1 month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, when the best possible price of Groove.ai is no longer available, right? And you already missed out with a whole bunch of different people who've already sent the invitations and make the promotions and referrals and affiliate commissions, and not you were, but it should be you. So are you going to take full advantage of it now? If you are, type in now inside of the comments. Type in now inside of the comments. So speaking of now, let's talk about AI for just a moment, because that's the reason why we're here today, right? Let's talk about AI, because AI, otherwise known as artificial intelligence, right, is slowly but surely taking over. It's been slowly but surely taking over for the number of the past several years. In fact, we just really didn't know it. And over the past few months, it's picked up steam. We've moved on a lot faster. You can probably tell, right? Cars, they're driving themselves. Jobs are being taken over by AI as well. We got robot vacuum cleaners that my missus is looking at and looking for getting an additional 1 or 2 for the house. We got, cleaners that wash the floor for you. We got robots that wash the windows, robots that serve you in the restaurants, robots that are proving that they're not robots when you're trying to, log in with Google, for example, right? They're like, prove that you're not a robot. And then I don't know if you see those videos, but there's videos of actual robots taking over and passing those, AI tests or whatever you call them, right? And doggone it, they were robots, proving that they were not robots, right? So you get the idea. Robots are taking over the world. Now, it's crazy. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if you think that it's crazy how quickly and how powerful AI has become. Just type in crazy inside the comments, because AI is starting to take over the world. AI can speak in your voice, pretend that it's you. AI can appear on videos as your face so that people can't even tell you apart. Some people, in fact, couldn't tell apart not just the videos that I've created, but videos that Mike has created. We're going to be talking more about those over the next few days right here at Groove at Night as well. But you can actually create content for yourself completely on autopilot. It will write your scripts for you. It will write your copy for you. It will write your text. It will be able to talk to it. You can have conversations. It will quite figuratively, not literally, but as literally as it can get online, it can replace you to the point where people won't even be able to tell you apart. They won't know that it's not you. Is that powerful? Is that crazy? Let me know inside of the comments what you think. But at the same time, I'm sure you can agree, it's also very dangerous, right? I've had people over the years pretend to be me. They've tried to ruin my reputation as a result of using things that are sounding similar to my voice, putting words in my mouth, doing recordings and, quote unquote, this is an actual conversation that we had. I've had a lot of those situations as well. And that was in yesteryear's technology. Imagine what we can do with the brand new technology, right? It's very similar. It's improved. It's amazing. It's super powerful. It's powerful when we put it in the right hands, right? Hopefully, you have the best intentions in mind. You want to do it for business. You want to do it for automation. You want to do it to improve the world with the right intentions coupled with the right technology and the right community, of course, right? This is where the future of Groove.ai is going. So for this to work for you, we can't just talk about AI, right? We're talking about AI all week, but there's a lot of things that you need to learn about, right? In terms of how it works, in terms of the existing technology, in terms of what's next. It's not just learning about the AI. It's not just about watching AI in action. It's also about taking action yourself. Are you an action taker? If you are, type in #action inside the comments, because once again, I want to invite you to go back to groove.cm/resources. Once again, that's groove.cm/resources, because when you go to groove.cm/resources, you will see that right below this AI weeks of events, we actually also have a new Groove Challenge coming up. And Groove Challenge, as we all may or may not know, is all about taking action. Okay, so after this entire week of AI Groove-A-Thon, Groove at Night, and now you're ready, right? You're like, yes, let's take action. Let me do something with it, right? Then we want to invite you to the Friday, March 3rd, 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST. We're calling it the Groove AI Marketing Challenge. When you click on Join the Groove Challenge, right, you will actually be directed to the right page where, if you haven't already, okay, secure your spot. This is happening in exactly 3 days and 23 hours, 35 minutes from now, 2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds. You get the idea, right? This clock is in real time. And right after all the different things that are going on, we want to invite you to join us on this challenge, because we're going to have some really, really amazing guests and some really amazing content that we want to share with you for. So when all is said and done, we want to challenge you. Are you up for it? If you are, type in "I am" inside of the comments. Type in "I am" inside of the comments. And so with that, even after the challenge, we have even more additional bonuses for you. Do you want more bonuses? Do you want us to over deliver? By the way, if you want us to over deliver, type in "over deliver" inside of the comments, because when you go back once again to groove.cm/resources, you're going to notice that in due time, okay, sometime in the future, we also want to give you some additional content, additional mini courses, additional information about AI and beyond. And it is going to be from the CMO of our Groove Expansion Project. His name is Mr. Ching Yu Tan. And guess what? Do you guys like surprises or not? If you like surprises, type in "surprises" inside the comments, because if we're going to be talking about marketing, if we're going to be talking about AI, If we're going to be even talking about ChatGPT and all the ways that you're going to be automating your business, there is no better man for us to talk with than this gentleman that I want to introduce up to you. If you don't know who he is the chief marketing officer of many of my personal companies that we run here in Southeast Asia, also as part of the group expansion project as well. And I know, a lot of people are saying, yes, you got to be using automation, use AI, use ChatGPT. Believe it or not, this guy actually created my ChatGPT account for me. Okay. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to use it. This guy uses automation to create a lot of the content that we use in our marketing. This guy leads our marketing teams to ensure that with a combination of existing tools that we have, the technology that we have within Groove.cm, we combine that with AI and what is the future of Groove.ai, and we are going to create the best of the best. Do you want to learn from Mr. Ching Yu Tan? If you do, type in yes inside of the comments. Just type in a quick yes inside the comments, because we do have a series of really important yet exciting announcements, information, details scheduled for you over the next few days. And this guy is going to be a big part of it. So without any further ado, if you can help me to give a warm welcome, a huge welcome, in fact, the CMO of our Groove expansion projects and beyond, let's welcome to Groove at Night for the very first time, all the way from Malaysia, Mr. Ching Yu Tan. What's up, Mr. Ching Yu? Thank you for joining us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Simon. Great to be here on Groove at Night for the very first time. And it's amazing to see the Groove.cm community and, well, our wider community as well. Good to be here, Simon.
Awesome, awesome. So for those of us who may or may not know too much about you, I'm sure many of us know you by now, but let's just say we have many people who are new in the Groove community. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us more about your experience with AI and why you have been appointed as our go-to person for not just the marketing side of things, but also the AI side of things.
Yep. So I've been in the seminar industry and the education and, well, in the marketing industry in general since 2012, right? And then it's been my role to be able to feature speakers and help them expand their reach all across Asia. But not only that, to also build up my own personal brand and my own programs as well, right? So with the dawn of AI, I first came across it when I was just scrolling on Twitter, and then Twitter is an amazing space to be in if you want to see what's the latest technologies. And then what I noticed is that all of these marketers, copywriters, they all start talking about ChatGPT, right? This was sometime last year. So last year I started tinkering around with it, and I was absolutely blown away with what a ChatGPT could do, right? So since then, I've thoroughly experimented with it, and I'm also continuously learning because we are always learning, right? And then especially when it's a new field like in ChatGPT and AI, we are at the cutting edge of discovery. And here's the thing. Even the creators of ChatGPT do not know the full potential of what ChatGPT and AI can do, right? Because these AI technologies are computing millions to billions and potentially trillions of data points in the future, and you never know, right, what will come out of it. You never know. So it will take us years, or maybe even decades to really realize the full potential, especially when AI is growing at an exponential pace. We just can't keep up as human beings, right? So just understand that you are at an amazing time in technology and humanity, and AI is here to stay. And if you do not master AI, uh, yeah, you're gonna get left behind. You are absolutely going to get left behind, right? So I've used AI for our marketing campaigns that usually may take us 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, or maybe an entire week to craft up, even in virtually like minutes, right? Or maybe even an hour, right? If you really want to be very specific with it, but it works. It certainly works.
Yeah, sometimes even seconds, depending on the speed of your internet and depending on the speed of ChatGPT and things like that, right? And just so that you know, I mean, just to share with you how powerful this system is. I think yesterday during the live stream with Mike, he was trying to do some things with ChatGPT in the beginning, but because it is technology, right, and because it's so popular, it wasn't like the site was down, he wasn't getting things to work, so we have to adapt. So still that human touch, that element of being professional and mentorship and leadership and being in the right community, all of that combined is absolutely necessary in order for you to generate the results that you want, to be able to continue to grow and to see the potential of what is happening. And just so that you know, even before this whole Groove.ai thing came along, one of the most popular and most widely seen and most, I would say, widely accepted mini course or even any piece of content was created and done, hosted by Mr. Chin Yu Tan, because a few weeks ago he actually did a mini course on the topic of ChatGPT, of AI, of marketing automation, and all those things. If you want to learn more about that, Chin Yu is going to be sharing with you more about not only how you can access that, but also potentially how you can join us for the next one as well. So if you're interested in that, put in, I don't know, yes, or put in the number one inside of the comments so that we can kind of come back to you. And if necessary, we'll also say, hey, here's your private invitation to this link that you're going to be interested in learning more about. But as we shared with you before, right, you go to groove.cn/resources, you'll also be able to get a little piece of what has been shared already. Of course, we want to provide you with more bonuses and over delivery. But from what I understand, Mr. Chin Yu Tan, he's got some really interesting, amazing, and exciting content for us on the topic of unlimited content with ChatGPT. How many of you are ready and excited to learn from this? If you are, type in me inside of the comments. And so without any further ado, Mr. Chin Yu Tan, I'm going to pass you the floor. It is yours, my friend. Blow us away. Let's give
All
Chin
right.
Yu a big round of applause.
Thank you very much, Simon. So, welcome everybody. Today, I'm going to share with you how to unlock unlimited content with ChatGPT, right? And then, if you are a marketer, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are an influencer, right, that wants to reach out to your market, you have to generate content. As the saying goes, in the social media world that we live in today, content is king. That's right, content is king. Right? And what we find is that for people who are new in marketing or haven't really crafted and understood their market, they struggle when it comes to content creation. What content should I create? How do I make it compelling? How do I make sure that it is relevant to people? How do I know what topics to talk about? Right? How many of you have ever faced this problem? If you have, say, I've got this problem, right? So so today with Chat GPT, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can create relevant content, right? As much as it's great to have unlimited content, on the flip side, the problem with having unlimited content is that, oh, you become overwhelmed. You don't know where to start, all right? So we are going to help you narrow your focus and understand, as a marketer, as an entrepreneur, as an influencer, what sort of content do you need to create? How do you direct ChatGPT to be able to create that content? Okay, because understand, ChatGPT is a tool. Okay, and you will only be able to unlock its fullest potential by understanding what to ask it, how to ask it, right? And why you're asking what you're asking. So this is what we'll be covering today. So what's relevant for us in the Groove.cm community or in the Groove.ai community is to understand how do professional marketers think, right? How do professional marketers think? Right. And so one of the key things that we need to understand that as professional marketers, we need to have a clear understanding of what our target market is. Okay? Understand what is our target market. Okay? Understand who are you speaking with. Okay? If you are speaking with a high school student, right, it's totally different from speaking with a CEO of a real estate company. Do you agree? Right. So having a clear image of who you're speaking to is very, very important. And it's also important for ChatGPT because imagine ChatGPT is this infinite genius, right? Virtually an infinite genius that's connected to a database of information that's available in the world, right? But you need to be able to frame its mind properly to be able to produce a quality results, right? So in that sense, you need to have clear direction. So understand, okay, what is the target market that you want to create, to target and speak to, and next is your goals. Okay, how do you want to serve that target market? What do you want them? What do you want to achieve when communicating with them? Is it to raise awareness? Is it for them to build a deeper relationship with you? Okay, or is it to drive them towards your offers? Understand. Okay, what are your goals as a marketer, as an entrepreneur, when you are crafting your content? Okay, then the next thing, so understand what are the problems. Okay, what are the problems that you are targeting? What are the pain points of your target market? Right. I do dive deeper into this in one of our earlier sessions. Right. If you're interested in that session to understand, okay, how to craft content, that will help you identify the problems and then the solutions of your target market. Type in more content into the chat, right? And then we'll share more with you. But later on, I will share with you how you can access this on our resources page as well. Okay, so understand what are the problems that you want to help people in. Okay, and then understand your solution. Okay, what are the solutions that you have? Okay, that you can solve, that you can help people in. Okay, so understand that. Then finally, what is it that you have to offer? Okay, what is your offer? With Groove.ai, it's a lifetime account. If you're an early backer, and then you will be able to see its a full development map and goals. Imagine, okay, if you are able to just enter a couple of key information. Okay, let's say your target market, what your goals are, what are the problems, what are the solutions, and what's the offer that you want to create. And in an instant, we've got this system created by Groove.ai to create your landing pages, to create your content, to create your email sequences, and all integrated with the Groove.cm platform, right? Where virtually it is created in an instant. Your complete funnel is there, done for you. Okay, isn't that amazing? Okay, so be very, very clear on what you have to offer. Right. So moving on. Okay, how do you then use Chat GPT to frame this idea? Okay, uh, so over here, as you can see, we have Chat GPT, and I always like to put a clear disclaimer on what ChatGPT is capable of and what it isn't. As you can see in ChatGPT over here, um, you will be able to see that there are is highlighting the limitations where it may occasionally generate incorrect information. Okay, because ChatGPT is a language model. Okay, it's not a fact checking model. It is a language model. Okay, meaning how it actually produces content is by anticipating, oh, what is the most likely words that is to come out from this request, okay, from this question, okay, based on the information, the data that it has received. Okay? So you need to um, notice, okay, and be aware of this limitation. Always fact check. Okay, always fact check, especially if you're stating facts, you're stating like scientific evidences and all of that. If you want to go and tap into scientific evidence or like research, then look into Bing Chat. Okay, look into Bing Chat because that will is actually connected to the internet, and it will be able to produce relevant sources for you to cite for increased accuracy. Okay, so don't use ChatGPT alone as like and taking it as everything as a fact. Okay, so then next, it may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. Okay, because ChatGPT is only as good as the information that has been inputted to it. Okay, so be aware of its biases. This is where your power of discernment is important. Your power as an expert in your industry is important. Okay, and then also at the moment, ChatGPT has limited knowledge of the world and events after 2021. All of its data sets is in there up until 2021. So anything beyond that, don't rely on it, okay, as being factual. Okay, so diving in, how do we frame ChatGPT? Okay, in the AI world, in ChatGPT, we call this prompts. What sort of prompts will you need to create to have ChatGPT as your personal marketing and copywriting assistant? Okay, so it's very simple. You just direct ChatGPT and say, hey, you are a professional uh, marketer and copywriter. Okay, so this helps narrow its focus. Okay, and then for example, I am offering a mastermind retreat for aspiring and existing entrepreneurs. I want to create compelling, or rather engaging content. And then just to make sure, I also add a line, do you understand? So it will reiterate to you, okay, by asking it, do you understand, to make sure that it actually understands you and is focused on what you want to create. So as you can see, it says, yes, I understand you are offering a mastermind retreat for aspiring and existing entrepreneurs, and you would like to create an engaging content to promote the event. As a professional marketer and copywriter, I can help you with this task. Please let me know what specific type of content you are looking for, such as social media posts, blog articles, email campaigns, or others, and any additional information about your target audience, goals, and unique selling proposition for the retreat. So as you can see, right now, ChatGPT is already guiding you as an expert marketer, as a copywriter on what you need to feed it, what information you need to feed it, right? So, okay, I say my target audience are new and existing entrepreneurs, 30 years and above. Okay. My goal is to generate as much interest for the mastermind retreat. The USP for the retreat is being able to help them break through their limitations in business, especially in sales and marketing, but also in mindset. Okay. So over here is already giving me advice, okay, on how to create engaging content to promote the event. You've got social media posts, you've got blog articles, email campaigns, video contents, landing pages, and if you saw, it even gave you hashtags to suggest, right? And then, as it says, remember to always keep your target audience in mind and tailor your content to their needs and interests. Also, be consistent with your messaging and branding across all channels to build credibility and trust. Good luck with your mastermind retreat promotion, right? So, as you can see, ChatGPT is also very cordial with us. And then, just have fun. Have fun with ChatGPT as if you are speaking to a real person. Okay, so now let's see, how do we get into the content creation process? Okay, so going back to yeah, going back to thinking like a marketer. Okay, so other than these key areas, as a marketer, we need to understand what we call a marketing funnel or a sales funnel. Okay, this funnel represents the different levels of awareness. Okay, so if you split this into 3 levels, fundamentally you've got people who are unaware, okay, of the problems that they may have. Okay, but we simplify this by calling this the top of the funnel. Okay, they are unaware of their problems. Okay, then we've got the middle of the funnel. They are aware of the problems. Then we've got the bottom funnel. Okay, where they know, like, and trust you already. Okay, so all we need to do as marketers is to understand this basic format. Who are we speaking with? Okay, the top of the funnel, where people are unaware of their problems, right? And then you have to educate them at that level. Or at the middle of the funnel, they are aware of their problems, but they need to know about the how to. How do I go about it? Right? It's like, yes, I know this is a problem, right? But how do I go about it? Or at the bottom of the funnel, it's like, okay, you've been sharing with me amazing content with all of the wonderful how to's. What do you have to offer to help bring me to the next level, right? So understand this as a marketer. This is very, very fundamental that you need to know and understand. Okay, so with this, we start going back into ChatGPT. Okay, we now we want to get topic ideas. Okay, we want to get topic ideas. Create um, attention grabbing topics for audiences at the top of the funnel. Okay. So in an instant, you will see all of the topics, right, that ChatGPT can come up with. Right? 10 business trends that will shape the future of your industry. The ultimate guide to starting a successful business from scratch. How to build a brand that stands out in a crowded market. Right? Are these attention grabbing? Right? Type it in the chat and say attention grabbing. Okay. So as you can see, you are already starting to build out your list of topics. Okay, and then let's say, hey, I like topics 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's where you will instruct it to say create copy, create marketing copy for a Facebook post on the topics of 1 to 5. Okay, and then you can see it producing, and then you may be looking at it and be like, okay, that's a lot to do when it comes to driving people to a blog post, or your branding guide. So that's one way where you can use ChatGPT to drive traffic to your blog, right? But what if you want the actual content? Okay, so create content, create a blog article for topic 1 that is uh, SEO optimized, because we want those rankings as well. And then there you go. Okay, all of your content in an instant. Okay, you're already unlocking unlimited content ideas just like that. Then you as an expert, you can go further when it comes to editing, making sure that the facts that stated, the advice that's being given is actually accurate. Because as we develop all of these different tools within AI, what we want to do is not to be like entirely dependent on it up to the point where we stop thinking. Okay, as human beings, as experts. Okay, because remember, ChatGPT has its biases, ChatGPT has its inaccuracies, but at the end of the day, the winners in the AI world are true experts who are able to sift through uh, and to produce accurate content that actually helps their target market, that actually produces results, right? So this is where your expertise can shine. Okay, so this is just an example of the top of the funnel. So let's see what it can produce when it comes to the middle of a funnel. Okay, um, craft 5 attention grabbing topics for the middle of the funnel. So as you can see, for the middle of the funnel, people already know their problems, right? So this is where the how-tos come in. 10 proven techniques to boost your sales and increase your revenue, unleash your full potential, how to break through limitations and achieve your goals, right? The ultimate guide to mastering your mindset and overcoming self-doubt, right? And so if we look at the topics for the top of the funnel, okay, it's more about, hey, understanding the trends, you know, starting a business, what are the common mistakes, the power of mindset, right? Whereas the middle of the funnel will be talking more about all the how to's. Okay, then let's see what, as you know, Karen shares. You know, this saves a lot of brain power, right? So that you can focus on optimizing and editing, rather than just thinking everything from scratch. Okay, the next stage of the funnel. Okay, let's see. Create 5 attention grabbing topics for the bottom of the funnel. So you can see all of this is driving to your offer, right? Join our mastermind program today and watch your business soar to new heights. Limited time offer. Sign up now and get exclusive access to our top rated sales and marketing training. Ready to take your business to the next level? Join our mastermind retreat and unleash your full potential, right? So I hope that this showcases to you the importance of being able to think like a marketer. Okay, understand what are the different levels when it comes to the marketing funnel, the different levels of awareness, so that you can direct ChatGPT accordingly to craft and suggest those compelling contents for you. All right. So if okay, if you found massive value from this so far, type in value into the chat, right? Because if you want to learn more, you know, make sure that you go to groove.cm/resources, groove.cm/resources, and that is where you will be able to see the content that we have prepared for you, right? In this AI event week, we've got the Groove-A-Thon with Mike Filsame, sharing with you all about the latest tech in the AI space, and of course what Groove.ai has to offer. But not only that, you know, we have a Groove challenge set up for you so that you actually take action. Okay, where you will get actual tangible results to be able to start driving leads and sales by leveraging off Groove AI technology. Okay, and not only that, I am running another mini course, you know, for those of you who are interested in learning more about prompts. Okay, how do you leverage of AI to create graphics, videos that is relevant for you, that is beautiful, attention grabbing, and relevant, right? Then join me at this free live mini course, where if you just click onto it, and then you will be able to access the invitation to the next mini course, and you will also receive the instructions to the replay of the previous mini course, where I dived into working on the tonality, working on making your content even more refined with ChatGPT, be it for your video scripts, be it for your social media posts, or any other social media channels, right? Even if you're talking about your blogs as well, right? So don't miss out on that. You know, go to groove.cm/resources and then scroll down to the free live mini course. Click on it, and I really look forward to seeing you during that mini course. So with that, that's all my content for now. I will be sharing with you many more content in the next couple of days with Groove at Night, together with our Chief Technology Officer, Nicholas, and then with our Chief Information Officer, Rob, all as part of our Groove expansion project. So make sure you stay tuned at the same time in the next 3 days or so. All right. So with that, I'm going to bring Simon back up on stage. So thank you
Awesome,
very much.
awesome, awesome. Fill in the blanks. That was blank. Let us know inside the comments. Was it amazing? Was it awesome? Was it mind blowing? Give us your best adjective. And of course, let's give Mr. Ching Yu a huge round of virtual applause because that was, to me, absolutely phenomenal. A lot of great things to be learned every single time that Mr. Ching Yu takes the stage, talks about AI, talks about ChatGPT. It's always an amazing experience. So with that, definitely cannot wait to learn over the next few days alongside with our Chief Technology Officer as well as our Chief Information Officer. There's going to be so many more amazing things for us to learn. Dr. Lisa says, world class. Jean-Claude says, the right message at the right time. So if you believe in being at the right place and at the right time, the thing about this is that there's a lot of great things that are always happening, including Groove.ai launching at the right place, right time. This is the pre-launch. If you have exposure to this, if you get the opportunity to hear about this in real time as we're doing this, prior to the launch itself, prior to the post launch, prior to all the things that we're going to continue to do over the next several months and into next year, you would know that there is absolutely no better time than right here, right now, for you to take full advantage of the Groove.ai pre-launch. Go to Groove.ai, or if you want to watch the replay directly, go to Groove.ai/replay. Once again, that's Groove.ai/replay, and you will be able to catch all the great things that Mike shared about. He talks about how he was able to use automation to create timestamps for a 3-hour video that he's created. So you can just skim through different parts of what you want to check out. But the amazing thing is it's now becoming a predominantly AI world. A lot of the things that you see, from videos to scripts to things that are being said, are being generated automatically. And those are the kinds of things that Qing Yu has been showing us how to do and will continue to over the next couple of days. So are you excited to learn more? If you are, type in more inside of the comments. Now, I will add one more thing. Qing Yu, you were giving us some really great examples of masterminds and retreats. What's your experience when it comes to masterminds and retreats, and why should people really be attending them, especially in this day and age?
Yeah, in this day and age, especially after post-COVID, we have all been stuck in a box or around these four walls in front of the screen. As wonderful as COVID has been to be able to connect us in the virtual world, I feel that we, to a certain extent, we've lost that human touch, right? And then the beauty of masterminds and retreats right now is we are able to bring together people to connect physically, right? To be able to interact with each other. And I believe that with that connection, there is also it helps people connect on an energetic level as well, right? As woo-woo as it may sound, I'm sure that some of you or many of you, you feel it as well. There's a difference between the physical and the virtual. But really, the core value when it comes to masterminds is you're able to connect with people and experts in their respective industries to brainstorm, to come up with new ideas, right? If and only if it is facilitated properly and correctly by a master facilitator, right? So I've been facilitating masterminds since 2012, right? So it's for almost a decade, right? With the right processes in place, magical things happen, right? Breakthroughs happen when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to ideas for taking your business to the next level. But even more importantly, you actually take action on it, right? Because if you're in the mastermind where you've got all of these experts, you've got all of these action takers, you can't help but to take action. You can't help but to take your business, your messaging, your marketing to the next level, But most importantly, at the fundamental level, is to break through the mindset, right? That software that's running in your mind that's holding you back, and then to go to the next level, right? For you to achieve the life, the business that you have always dreamed and desired. So, and not only that, it's a bonus if the mastermind is hosted in an exotic place, right? Like a beautiful island, because new places actually helps us, right? On the scientific level, this has been proven. New environments helps us create new connections in our mind. It keeps our mind fresh and agile. We call it neuroplasticity, right? So we are not set in our old ways. It opens us up to new possibilities. So that's the power of the mastermind in exotic places. And hopefully we'll be able to see you in the future mastermind together, right? Because we are such a wonderful community.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. So just out of curiosity, if there is an opportunity for you to meet up with the Groove team and for you to meet up with all of us and to talk about marketing, AI, and the future of online business in person, would you be interested? Would you be interested in the opportunity to be able to meet the superstars of today as well as tomorrow, and maybe, just maybe, be a part of all the amazing projects that we have in store for you? If the answer is yes, you want to learn more about that, then put in mastermind inside the comments. But better yet, what is the best way, Ching Yu, for our friends to personally perhaps get in touch with you to be able to ask questions more about, the future of AI, the future of technology, mastermind, and everything along those lines that is best suited to take their businesses to the next levels and beyond? What is the best way for us to connect with you, Mr. Ching Yu?
Yeah. So the best way to connect with me is to find me on Facebook. All right. So all you need to do is go onto Facebook, search for my name, Ching Yu Tan. You will see me up on stage welcoming you with this wide open arms. Feel free to follow me, add me as a friend, drop me a message and say, hey, I'm interested, be it in learning more. All right. So that's the best way to connect with me.
Awesome, awesome. So thank you very much, Mr. Ching Yu. Let's give Mr. Ching Yu yet another big round of applause because we are going to be seeing him again tomorrow as well. So thank you very much, Mr. Ching Yu. We'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks. All right. So thank you very much for all of that. And yes, 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 we are towards the end of today's first session of Groove at Night. Hopefully that was something that was spectacular to you, mind blowing and eye opening, just like it was for me. But as we all know, when it comes to the basics, when it comes to GPT, when it comes to creating content, that is just the beginning. When you're building a business, what are you going to be creating content for? Are you going to be creating content for blogs? Are you going to be creating content for traffic generation, to generate leads, to make more sales, generate more conversions, on a different level to your sequences, to your products, services, e-commerce store? Do you want to actually do it? Oh, I don't know, for SEO perhaps, right? All these things are possibilities where we can continue to share more with you if you are interested. We definitely do have a lot more different kinds of sessions that will be coming up. So do let us know if you are interested. By the way, go to groove.cn/resources if we can be of any additional assistance, because when you go back there, you're going to see also a very special invitation to a one-time only event as part of the Groove committee. We are going to be doing more mini courses, one-off coachings and things like that. So if you want to request an invitation for yourself, go ahead and find this, where it's a special invitation, one-time only event. Is directly right beneath some of the previous invitations that we just sent you. But that's all you got to do is go over there, request an invitation, and we will go ahead and share with you some additional things as we continue to make them happen. A couple different things that we want to share with you before we go is, of course, every Monday we do have our Groove coaching. As much as we can as often as we can. We did have one yesterday to kick off Groove AI Week. And so if you want to check that out and join us whenever you can on Monday mornings or the afternoons, whenever it is that we happen to do them, keep in mind we are a global community. Once again, go to groove.cm/resources, click right down here where it says register for Groove Coaching. And if you want an even more exclusive bonus, once again, this is usually something that we only offer to our live coaching attendees, but because you are here as part of AI Week, we also want to offer the same thing to you. If you want a private one-on-one consultation with any one of our expert consultants, for example, Qing Yu, right, or myself, or any one of our top mentors, this is your opportunity as well. Click right here on where it says request a private consultation. Ask us questions about Groove.cm. Ask us questions about Groove.ai. Ask us questions about how you can much more be better involved in everything that we have in store for you and get the best possible deal on lifetime deals on both the Groove.cm as well as the Groove.ai software platforms. Those are the places for you to go. Okay, so groove.cm/resources. We invite you to be a big part of our community and join us in any way possible. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all that we have for you right here, right now for day number 1 of Groove at Night. We want to appreciate you and show our gratitude. Thank you for joining us. Once again, let us know inside the comments what you thought of these events, what you thought of the Groove-A-Thon, what you thought of Groove at Night, and what additional content you might want to learn more about over the next few days. Because the good news is we will continue to be here for you, and we will continue to be sharing with you a lot more amazing information as time goes on throughout the week. So we look forward to seeing you then. And until tomorrow now, all right, take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And as always, we shall see you right back here on Groove at Night on the Inside. Cheers, folks. We'll catch you on the next one.